And let's just roll through like 2 rounds of sun salutations just to remind the body how it works.
All right.
and then we'll do some foam roller action.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks for all those stories. That was really exciting. I'm happy to live vicariously
Yes.
through that.
The horse whirlpool is great, but expensive.
Oh. Okay. Okay, once you get upright, we're just going to do a very brief check-in, hand to chest, hand to belly, looking down the bridge of your nose, finding a single point on which you can focus, and take your attention down to your feet. Move your awareness up, taking just a brief moment to acknowledge and send some gratitude to the legs and the leg muscles for holding you upright today. Bring your attention into your hands, noticing the rise and fall of your breath. And then send your awareness upstairs, turning on the mental and emotional weather channel. Noticing the quality of thoughts, the pattern of thoughts. The theme of the thoughts. Not getting hung up on any of them, but acknowledging that just like the clouds and the weather, they'll pass. And a new thought will appear. Take 3 deep breaths, each one deeper than the last. And at the end of this 3rd breath, bring your arms down. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and then glide your shoulder blades down your back. Do that 2 more times. Roll the shoulders up to your ears. Okay, pause. Now let's go the other way. Take your shoulders forward. Yeah, and then draw the shoulder blades together. Good. 1 more time. Outstanding. Terrific. Now you're going to sweep the arms forward and up. Place the hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers together. Good. As you draw the arms down and slightly back, feel that action of the shoulder blades hugging the spine. And then release your hands and we'll do 5 chair poses, Utkatasana. Bending the knees, lowering the hips, waking up the quadriceps and the hip flexors and the glutes. On number 5, go down, stay down. Shift your weight into your right leg. Good. Shift your weight to your left leg. Strong balance. That looks great. Come back to the middle. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Take your right foot back. Keep the knee lifted. Walk your hands back a little bit. Good, good. Lengthen that right leg and then rock forward and back 4 times. Great. Set the right knee down. Stack your hands on your left leg. Lift your chest. Take your right arm up. And then external rotation. Turn the palm towards me and then to the back wall. Other way. Turn your hand towards me. Good. There you go. And then bend the right elbow. Pat yourself on the back. And here we go. Balance. Left hand. Good recovery. Left hand to the right elbow or the right arm and gently push it back a little. Stretching triceps. Good. Take your right arm straight up. Left hand to your left leg and side bend to the left. Excellent. Lift yourself upright. Bring both hands to the floor. You're going to pick right knee up. Strengthen that right leg. Good. Now, right hand's going to stay on the floor. Sweep your left arm up, out to the left and up. Very nice. Good spiral. Excellent. Nice. Left hand to the floor. And then right knee down. Bring your left knee back to meet your right knee. And set yourself up for 3 lean backs. No rush. Arms forward. Good, just to counter that and then lean back to the heels. Beautiful. Keeping that plumb line, ears, shoulders, hips, and knees in the same plane. Right on. Hands to the floor. Find an in-breath and look forward. Hips to heels, child's pose, exhale. Come to staff pose, breathing in. You're going to lower all the way down to the floor, exhale. Excellent. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms to the floor. You're going to do 3 locust poses. So don't go to your highest on that first one. Just take a breath in and lift head, chest, and feet and knees, and then lower down. Good. You're going to do that 2 more times, just balancing action with inaction. Balancing effort. Good, with ease. Terrific. Place your hands under your shoulders. Visualize yourself moving into downward facing dog, and then make it happen. Good. 3 deep breaths in downward dog. And direct your breath. Point your breath into the front ribs. And then on the second breath, direct your breath into the side ribs. And on your third breath, go into the back ribs. Looking for that felt sense of the back ribs expanding, broadening. And after your third breath, you're not to rush, but just so you know what's coming next, you'll walk your hands to your feet. And you'll come through chair pose before walking forward. Nice. Excellent. Let's go again. Let's take the arms forward and up. Hands behind your back. Connect the fingers. Give yourself a gentle tug, taking the arm bones back. Take your head back just a little. Yes, very nice posture. Release your hands. Chair pose 5 times. On the 5th one, you're going to stay put. Good. Fingertips to the floor. Left foot goes back. Good. Find that long extension through the left leg and then rock forward and back 4 times. Left knee down. Stack your hands on your right knee. Good. Great. Find your balance first, stability first, and then the left arm reaches up. Turn the palm to face the back wall. Good, and then pat yourself on the back. Right hand to the left arm, gently nudge the left arm back. Notice if you're gripping your jaw. Take your left arm straight up, right hand to your right leg, and then side bend to the right. Lift your left arm up and then both hands to the floor. Back knee lifts up. Find that power in that back leg, and now you'll sweep the right arm out to the right and up. Turn your chest to the flag. Outstanding action in the back leg. Good. And bring your hand to the floor. Left knee down. Right knee back and down. Gearing up for 3 lean backs. Getting set up on the knees and shins and then finding the plumb lines. Engaging core and glutes, leaning back and forward. Hands to the floor. Inhale, looking forward, spinal extension. Exhale, hips to heels, deep hip and knee flexion. Inhale forward to staff pose. And once again, you'll come all the way down to the floor. Good. And we're going to revisit the locust pose 3 times again. Bring your arms down by your sides. Using the breath, lift up as you breathe in. Yeah, lower as you breathe out. Good. You're going to do that 2 more times. Good. And on the 3rd one, when you come up, bring your hands together, clasp your fingers together. Good. And then pull the arms back. Knuckles back towards your heels. Release your hands lower to the floor. Visualize yourself, see it all the way through, coming into downward facing dog. And then let it be. Very good. And 3 deep breaths in downward dog. And after that 3rd breath, when it happens for you, don't rush. Walk your hands to your feet. Come through chair pose. Good, steady. Yeah. That's how you do it, boss. Go all the way to the bar. Very nice. Well done, sir. Well done. Balance was great. Right on. Strength, the leg extensions, the hip extension, hip flexors, all looked really good. You're going to come down to the floor. You're going to start with that foam roller this way. Take a look. You're going to come onto your back, and the foam roller is going to be underneath your neck, right? It's going to feel kind of wonky. But once it's under your neck, you're going to turn your head from side to side, which is going to put some pressure on these muscles right here called the occipitals that are, so necessary for holding our head up. So make your way down onto your hands and your knees. Whether or not you use the mat is up to you. I don't know. If you feel like the mat will keep the roller more secure, great. If not, don't worry about it. Just And I'm going to have you bend your knees and put your feet to the floor as you do this. Yeah. Okay. Now you're going to reach up and take the outer edges of the roller. Yeah. And just see that it feels like, yeah, pretty straight across. Good. And then slowly, so slow is the operative word. You're slowly going to turn your head from side to side. Next time you turn your head to the right, stay put for a couple of breaths. And you might notice if there's any difference if like the chin goes down a little or up. There might not be, but. And then turn your head over to the left and stay put. Good. And then rock your head from side to side 2 more times. All right, so the next item on the agenda, the foam roller is going to come. Why don't we keep it? Yeah, keep it this way underneath you. We'll switch it up here in a moment. So you're going to come up onto your elbows and onto your forearms, and then you're going to pull the roller towards you just until, I mean, I'm on a dark mat, so I don't know how well this is showing up, but we want the roller just like about bra line. And then what I like to do, Tor, is bring my hands to the back of my head so I've got some support for my neck. And then using your feet, you're going to gently roll yourself, lift the hips just a little bit, and you're going to roll that roller up to your shoulder blades and then just down to bra line. We're not going to go any further than that. We don't need to go down to the low back. And it's just a real slow, deep rolling pin up to the scapula, maybe even the top of the scapula. But your feet are they're the rudders. Yeah, good. Great. Good. So that area that like I referred to as bra line, that's T12. That's your 12th thoracic vertebrae. A lot of attachments there, a lot of muscle originations and attachment. So I tell you something else that I like to do, and you can experiment with it and see how it feels in your body. The next time the roller comes up towards your shoulders, you can kind of pause there and tip your left elbow down to the left, almost, yeah, like you're kind of side bending a little bit. And then you can just roll just like an inch. You don't know, I mean, yeah, you can roll tiny little rolls, just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of little pulsing rolls in one spot, or make them big and long. And then you'll find a neutral spot where you can tilt your right elbow down to the right and left elbow up. Yeah. And then give yourself some rolly time. Are you finding any tender spots?
No.
No?
No.
What? How can that be? When I do this, my back muscles are like, wah! All right, you're gonna go one more time, rolly, rolly, and then square off your elbows and your upper back and give yourself a couple of last rolls this way. All right. Okie dokie. So then next up, the roller's gonna go long ways now on the mat. And I know we've done this before, it's just been a long time. So the entrance takes a little maneuvering, but I want your tailbone, or your sacrum rather, on the roller. Come down one forearm, elbow at a time, and your head. Having the head on the roller, I think, is critical. Ultimately, the roller runs parallel with your spine. Yep, bend your knees, press feet to the floor, and lift the hips up. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Good. All right, can you scoot down another half an inch? Yeah, I'm okay with a little cheek meat hanging off the edge. It's an anatomical term, by the way, cheek meat. But in Lisa Bracken's book of anatomy, we got cheek meat. I have another anatomical term. There's a term called process in the body, like we have a spinous process. Those are the bony knobs that you feel down the back of your vertebrae, your vertebral column. We have the acromion process up in the shoulders. Basically, a process is a stick out. Anatomical stick out. So now from here, keep your body still for a moment, arms down by your sides. And then you're going to take both arms straight up to the ceiling, palms facing one another. Balance is key. Great. Ooh. Good. And then see about taking your arms over your head. Good. Now that right arm's going to hit the bar, but just kind of go around it. You're going to sweep your arms down by your sides. Yeah, that works. Come all the way down. Good. And we're going to do that 3 more times, just staying balanced on the roller. Now listen, when your arms go over your head, I want you to press your low back down. Yeah, good, 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 good. And then navigating around the bar, bring your arms down by your sides. Good, great balance. Twice more. Nice, keeping the core engaged. When the arms come up overhead like this, the low ribs in the front of the body really want to fan out and splay upwards. So activating those core muscles to keep the low ribs hugging in really strong. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Great. Good. Now you're going to take your arms out onto the floor, maybe about 10 inches from your body. Turn your palms up. And you can remain still or use your feet and gently rock yourself from side to side. Yeah, great. And now take your arms out into a T shape. And rock yourself from side to side. And next time you rock over to one side, you might stay put there and give yourself just a couple of little like pulsing rocks, staying over that particular scapula. And then come over to the other side, spending a little more time on the other side of your spine. And then let yourself rock from side to side. Big movements or small movements, or maybe a combination of both. Good. And then you're going to roll off the roller. That's always the fun part. Yeah, push that roller out of the way. Take 20, 30 seconds just to get connected to the mat, especially through your upper body, upper back, head, shoulders, and arms. Great. And from here, bend your knees, take your feet wide, and we'll finish up with a few rounds of windshield wipers, dropping the knees from side to side. And then go left and stay left. And stretch your right arm up a little bit. Yeah. And sweep your knees over to the right. And one more time from side to side. Great. Stretch your legs down onto the floor. Relax your arms a comfortable distance from your body. Turn your attention to your breath, lengthening the inhalations and the exhalations. Find a 5-count rhythm. I'm not concerned with how fast or slow you count, but keep it steady. I want you to notice that there's a pause at the top of the inhalation. It's subtle, but it's there. And when you find that gap, that moment of hang time, stay with it for 3 beats, 3 counts, and then exhale for 5. At the bottom of the exhalation, there's also a pause. And I want you to drag that out for 3 counts. You're making the shape of a rectangle with your breath. A long 5-count inhale, a 3-count pause, a 5-count exhale, and a 3-count pause. At the end of your next exhalation, let that be the last breath that's being manipulated. And take a deeper breath in. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Send your arms up over your head. Go ahead and allow your low back to lift away from the floor. Bring your palms together and take the base of your thumbs to your forehead. For peaceful mind, Bring your fingertips down to your lips, signifying peaceful words. And then place hands at the heart for a peaceful body and a peaceful spirit. All right. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, the rest of your week, and the
Thank
weekend
you.
ahead. I'll see you Monday.
Sounds great. I'll
Good.
be there.
That was a good, strong practice. Well done.
Good deal. Thank you.
Bye.
I